The rain brought mixed results at the Providence Stadium in Guyana. First of all, joining in the rainstorm was a batting storm of its own from Mahela Jayawardene. It's incredible. He came into the IPL, and a lot of you must have wondered what he was doing in the side. A lot of people said he should be dropped from the Kings 11 side, but he'd come in on the back of some tremendous form playing for Wayamba. He'd scored 4 consecutive half centuries. Then Sangakkara moved him to open the batting for Kings 11, and they looked to change side. He made 400 plus runs. He looked classy, he looked stylish, and then of course there was no question of who was going to open the batting for Sri Lanka. It had to be Jayawardene. Now what's he got? An 80 and now 100 in 60 balls as well. So he sent out a message. If the young guns, the runners can do it, so can the stylists and the surgeons do it. You don't need a blacksmith, you need a surgeon, and that's exactly what Jayawardene is. He's hitting sixes. He's not just nudging the ball around. He's not just darting across for 2 or 3. He's hitting sixes. But at the moment, for Sri Lanka, the problem is that apart from Jayawardene, nobody else can score runs. And maybe they've got to figure out what to do with Sanath Jayasuriya. A lot of people who watch this video blog have said, why is Sanath Jayasuriya coming in so late? And I think the feeling now is that maybe Jayasuriya should be used as a finisher rather than as an explosive starter. So maybe that's the role they're assigning for him, but it's a bit bizarre. Maybe there's a little more there than we know, but he's bowling all right. But even more bizarre was what Zimbabwe did. Surely they had to move on. Surely they didn't have to knock singles around. Surely they didn't have to play at run a ball. They lost an opportunity there. And had they really gone hell for leather, got a couple in, might have been the end of the road for Sri Lanka. So as it turns out, from a tournament's perspective, the good result had happened, and that Sri Lanka is therefore in the Super 8s unless something really dramatic happens, which is very unlikely to happen. Then a replay. England versus West Indies, exactly what happened last year in England. And West Indies again coasting through on the Duckworth-Lewis. Just one point about that match. I thought Swan bowled a beautiful over. Last over, 8 to get. Who does Paul Collingwood throw the ball to? Stuart Broad. And I just wondered whether he was thinking of that horror over against Netherlands in the first game of the last World Cup. As it turned out, he got fine leg in, drifted down leg side, and just confirmed people's views that while he might be growing as a cricketer, in a pressure situation, he's not the one to throw the ball to.